Crime against states. Presidency to crack down on perpetrators of end bad governance protest violence. The presidency has vowed to crack down on those responsible for violent protests that rocked several states in the north, including Kano, Kaduna, Jigawa, Yobe, Borno, and Bauchi. Politics Nigeria reports that the End Bad Governance protest, which began as a peaceful demonstration against hardship and hunger, turned violent, resulted in the burning, looting, and vandalization of critical assets and private shops. According to sources close to Aso Villa, the presidency views the protest as a crime against the state and has decided to take action against politicians and others who orchestrated the violence. The presidency has reportedly compiled a list of individuals, including those from the north and their collaborators in the south, who will be held accountable for their actions. The source said, going forward, the presidency has decided to take on the politicians who are in concert with others to cause political upheavals, which will lead to a regime change. That is why they're situating it and they're compiling and watching some persons rather, especially they had zeroed in some people from the north and they have some collaborators in the south. It was carefully orchestrated, the source added. They have accused the group and their lawyers who were backing them as being naive. They were not being privy at the big picture and they allowed themselves to be used indirectly by stoking the fire of the bigger and sinister plan against the country. Security agencies are working together to identify and apprehend those responsible for the violence. A security source revealed that a damaging report has been complied against some individuals who were allegedly talking about regime change prior to the protest. However, some have cautioned against taking hasty actions, warning that arresting individuals without concrete evidence could lead to further political tensions and unrest. The presidency has advised to tread with caution. The presidency has been advised to tread with caution and ensure that any action taken in accordance with the law, any action taken is in accordance with the law. The security source said on Monday they had an interview agency security meeting and they had damaging reports against some persons. They were talking about regime change prior to the period with some other persons. However, some hawks in government are asking those who had been implicated should be taken in for questioning. But some persons are saying that they should tread with caution, as arresting some persons without concrete evidence will be condemned by the people, and that may stoke more trouble and political tension in the country. The president has given a form of instruction to security agencies to all of them. That is why they had a meeting together. Anybody caught directly or indirectly should be taken in and interrogated. They would not do this without briefing Mr. President as they weigh the options. The main thing is that they want to cause a mayhem in the country, which will lead to regime change. You know how the regime change will come about? They said the body language and the way some northern elites who back those people who were actually calling for military intervention. The army is on the red alert, and commanders have been told to watch over their troops. They have been told to watch over their troops and ensures nobody falls out of line. Now, after the protest, you will think reasonable people in various countries will come outside and look for solutions to the problem that have been tabled by the protesters. But it is only in my country, my fatherland, or should I say motherland, that you see policemen going to arrest people. Now, I am not against you arresting those who came outside and they were violent, those who went about destroying people's property. But the thing is, arresting them is not the real issue. If you arrest them now, if you don't address the issue, in the next 3 to 6 months, the one way past this one will happen. And that's when you know we even see maths to talk about, say, arrest them. How many people will arrest? You better may go build more prison if this is what you really want to do. If this is what you really want to do, go build more prison, because Amako, you go pack people, you go tire. You are not even coming out to say, okay, we have heard what you said. We are going to look into this. You are coming out to arrest people. Your head no correct altogether. I tell you now, people are not even, you're not okay. Instead of looking at the problems, you are coming out to say you are going to be arresting people. You have told the army, and the army will foolishly come outside and start arresting people. Abi, I don't blame you people though. I don't blame Una. Any reasonable government after this kind of protest, As people don't come down, the next thing you do, you swing into action. You swing into action and make sure that this thing that the people said they came out for, they don't come out for it for the second time. You make sure what Nigerians want, that nobody is telling you to give them money. Nobody is telling you to give us good governance. Good governance, let the economy be stable. We have fuel, let us stop buying fuel. We should stop buying fuel. Now, before the protest, the fuel was 700, 800, 900 in some places. Now, you don't enter 1,000, 1,000 plus. What is going on? And you're saying people should not protest. You see how things are getting worse. Things are actually getting worse, and you're coming out to say you're going to arrest people. You people, I repeat again, because if your head is correct, the thing that you should be targeting now is how to make sure that you actually give relief or grant relief or make sure the electorate feel relief and they don't get to hit the street again. Because of how dormant your brain is, they don't come out the brain with the for inside your skull. Now empty skull, now you carry the work up and down. That is why it will not occur to you to give the people what they want first. Then if anybody now comes out after, I've said it before, if Tinubu now be okay, fuel is at what's it called? Fuel is at 1,000, right? If Tinubu make fuel and then if him build refineries, he build refinery finish, can they sell our fuel for 200? No, make a knock out 200, 300 naira. Then make our gas day for 400. Make diesel day for that same 400. What am I saying? Let us be saying these things. They make it be say, oh, you dey work with this thing. You're actually working towards something. You understand? We go come know say, okay, you dey work. Oh no, this thing I'm calling is too much. Let it start showing. You see this three, let it be showing. Maybe Friday 1,000, make it go back to 600. From 600, you go down. They go down small. They trickle down. You go trickle from 500. You go trickle down, go 400, 450, 400. From 450, 400, you enter 350. Now, so they do, it will be going. People will be saying, okay, government really they work. That is when you come outside. If people want process, they go say, hold on, make we watch. Then go they observe on. They are saying that, okay, refineries are being built. Okay, refineries are being repaired. Then go say, okay, then go take that one for now. You go come for economy. You go come for naira devaluation. Then go they watch on. What are people doing? Are people focusing on agricultural products that are going to be sold outside the country? Are you people focusing on it? Okay, the gold, who they mine them? Okay, the random, who they mine them? The tin ore, who they mine them? The steel, who they mine them? The timber, who they buy? Who they sell? Where the money they enter? We start saying things get better. That is when people say, okay, nobody's going to go for protest. If you even come outside, can't call about protest, then go, I'm a fool, they will give you for a 14. The kind of slapping they will give you, you say, not there yourself. The people will come outside and be defending the government. But the government have not done anything for the people to even be defended. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.